the Sonic Mania commentary, and because Sega keeps spewing these games out, and we keep never shutting up about Sonic.
Because we're pathetic.
We're always going to be here when a new Sonic
Time
game
to
comes
play
out.
Sonic Mania, or as I prefer to call it, Sonic 4 as everyone actually imagined it.
I like.
Sonic Advance already did that a couple of like over a decade ago. So.
Not to mention, I'd imagine a Sonic 4 to have new stages, but whatever.
Oh snap! So I'm getting him in early, I see, Ted. Motions do. And another thing, that title screen says press any button. Bullshit. I spent 6 hours pressing the O2 button. Nothing fucking happened.
Here's an Eddie key.
This game is fake news.
Hashtag fake news. Someone pointed out in the charity stream, like the game begins in Angel Island. Angel Island's supposed to be up in the
I
sky.
pointed that out. That was me.
Yeah,
and
was it
Ryan,
you? Was
Ryan,
it you?
I said that, and then Ryan was like, "No, it's not. It should be in the air." It's like, "No, Ryan, you don't know your Sonic Claw. It should be in the air, damn it."
It's very bizarre that Angel Island is apparently in the ocean again, but...
Yeah, what is it, taking a rest?
With no
It's
explanation.
like, fuck, flying takes a lot out of it.
But, you know, at least Knuckles is doing his fucking job in this game.
Man, Sonic 3 is a great game. Can we play that instead?
Why we kind of already are, considering the blue spheres and returning zones, which I'm thankful for. Ultimately, that while there is Sonic 1 in Green Hill and some Sonic 2 stuff, they're taking a lot more from Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Well, there's two. No, Sonic 3 gets 3 stages. Sonic and every other game besides Sonic 1 gets 2. Sonic 1 just has Green Hill Zone.
But no, just ultimately with the turning blue sphere and some other ideas and other stuff in extras, I'm glad that they are doing more Sonic 3 stuff, because Sonic 1 and 2 have already gotten ported, remade, remastered, whatever.
Yeah.
To everything, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles got, like, no love for years on end, so...
At the same time, it kind of makes Green Hill just feel that more obligatory.
I'd also say Chemical Plant, too, because Chemical Plant and Green Hill are also the first 2 stages in Sonic Generations.
True,
and the first 2 stages
but
here.
Chemical Plant does some really cool shit in this game. I will say though, guys, there are 3 games, there are 3 new Sonic games released this year that have Green Hill. After this year, can we never fucking see this level ever again? Or at least for 10 years. At least for 10 years, please.
Give Angel Island some love instead.
Yeah, Angel Island,
you want Emerald Hill? Okay.
Well, you say every Act 2, but Hydrocity actually reverses that for some reason.
Yeah, Hydrocity Act 2, I can't even
Hydro
tell.
City, you damn fools!
Hydro.
Sonic Team Japan have officially, it is officially Hydro City. But for some reason, in Sonic 3 and in this game, they don't put the space in, and that's why this game is 0 out of 10. Because it's fucking trash. Guys, just before we get to the boss, which I'm sure we'll have things to say about, can we just take a moment just to appreciate this bitchin' sweet rave party we're having inside of Chemical Plant? This soundtrack, man, is so fucking... It is on point, as the kids said 4 years ago.
It's way past cool, as 90 Sonic would say. Also, hi Donnie, we're glad you're so happy.
Yeah, you know, guys, something about this I want to say. Funny idea. Real funny joke, but there's a slight design problem I feel in Mania, where it's, if you're not a fan of this franchise or have like knowledge of certain points, certain things won't make any fucking sense to you. Like if you've never played Mean Bean Machine or this, what the fuck is this?
To play devil's advocate, color matching games are like the most casual, popular thing in existence right now. So if you've
Well, I think what Lewis is saying to get good.
no, I'm not saying get good for bugs. At the present time, Sonic Mania is buggier than the original games.
Also, just as a quick aside before we go any further, yeah, Special Stage 7, pathetically easy.
I can't beat Special Stage 6. I just cannot beat it.
Well, the
Super
reason...
Sonic has his actual theme now.
God damn, I fucking love this track.
It's long, which is the good thing.
Yeah,
it's longer than 3 seconds.
It's long. It's also got some kick-ass guitar going on. But, you know, it's just like the Supersonic theme, more than anything else, really makes me appreciate this soundtrack over the goddamn Sonic 4 soundtrack. Because, like, it's so much easier to listen to a loop of guitar than it is to listen to a loop of dying cats.
I was okay, so my problem with this boss is, for some reason, and I don't know why they put this in, the game will actively push you back as you try and jump over these missiles. I'm not sure why that this design was implemented in, but it's fucked me over so many times.
The stage is scrolling faster than I think Sonic's moving.
Well then, that needs.
Yeah.
I think that should be fixed in, because it's not a game-breaking bug, but I would get hit 9 out of 10 times trying to jump over these missiles.
It's a lot more difficult to be precise during this boss battle than it was during, say, the Mushroom Hill boss.
Right. Well, that was just a straight line, though. You
didn't have the slopes,
curves.
but even when you're jumping off of a straight horizontal patch of ground, you're still dealing with that
Being pushed
pushback.
back.
Which again, and you know, guys,
Yeah.
I'll just say in the Metal Sonic fight in episode 4, it doesn't push you back and try and jump over stuff. I'm just saying, Sonic 4 best game ever made.
You're Sonic 4 apologist.
To back up for a few seconds, since I didn't get a chance to say this, for the people who don't know, for the 5.5 people who don't know, the anniversary celebration event that announced this game initially was a bit of a hot mess.
You and I are the same in the way that yours, mine's
That's
A bit.
that's putting it politely, Lewis. It was a clusterfuck.
It was awful.
Watch right here.
For online viewers of the stream in particular, there was this specific buzzing that was going on through the entire stream.
That's the sound of 25 years of Sonic.
No,
Or
not the
most
time.
of
The
it.
first like hour and a half, it was there.
The first
constantly.
hour and a half, yeah.
Well, I mean, it got better, but it was still there in the second half too.
They
got
put
better,
that
yeah.
buzzing. They put that buzzing in the background at the end of Studiopolis Zone.
Which is way more pronounced now that I'm actually wearing headphones
It's
to
great.
actually hear it.
Also, nice touch, Christian,
Yep.
with the buzz.
Also, the number on that TV is 072216, which was the date that event took place. That's a
Just
really
to
good
make sure
touch.
they knew,
That's a really
just
good
to make
touch.
sure you knew it was on purpose. But you know, we need to do some actually good fan hacks on this channel at some point.
Yeah, like Sonic Mania.
We're
Points.
doing one now.
Touche. Oh yeah. By the way, these things that look like they might be the Hilltop Zone, Aquatic Ruin darts that you can stand on aren't darts at all. They are sideways Asterons.
That's
Oh
cool.
shit, you're right. Because I asked you myself after I played the game. I was like, dude, what is the story behind Press Garden Act 2? I was more talking musically. I know he wasn't in charge of the graphic design or assets, but he was given the concept art of the stage, and he designed the music based off of Shinobi.
Nice.
Well, the boss is basically.
Shinobi.
What's the character's name? Show something.
Probably Ryu if he's a ninja.
Yeah.
It's SBO.
No, but
I
it's
don't
basically a Shinobi reference because all of his sound effects are from
from
Shinobi.
Shinobi. The only thing that would have made that reference better is if you also fight Batman and Spider-Man in that boss fight as well. Then that would have been a true Shinobi reference.
Shinobi
Yeah.
fought Batman and Spider-Man?
In the first printings of the first Shinobi game, they had kind of like unofficial Spider-Man and Batman boss characters. But I guess once Marvel and DC found out, they were like, no.
No.
And so they were just removed from all future. But I think I have a first printing Shinobi to get to him.
The funny thing about that is that it's not separate characters. I forget which one it starts with. I think it starts with Spider-Man, but one turns into the other.
Oh
one as
really?
opposed
Oh
to-
okay.
So Peter
Copyright
Parker and Bruce
infringement.
Wayne are the same person. Good to know. I mean, to be fair, have you ever seen Batman and Spider-Man in the same place at the same time?
Yeah, during the Marvel and DC crossover books, yes.
Guys, Johnny Lewis, this is the thing that will finally connect Ryan and Ted, a character from both their respective comic companies in the same game.
Yeah,
we can
but you
finally
know,
have
we
peace.
should do Shinobi.
We can have peace at Brain Scratch now. The Civil War's over.
But you know,
By
Nerd.
the way, missed opportunity here with the constellations in the sky. Should have had the Tails sprite from Sonic 2.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
He's dead. Yeah, but as soon as you get to this level, if you're playing with Sonic and Tails disappears, and you're not sure why, and it's because he's fucking dead. That's why. And this thing also, you know, I love the fact that we got a kind of like a really kind of dark remix of Stardust Speedway Bad Future. Because it has to be done. Even though, I would argue Metal Sonic's theme from Episode 2 is superior. Because that game is perfect in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah, okay.
New Sonic 4 apologist.
All right, we were friends, and now we're not anymore.
Are you, Johnny? Are you saying that you don't enjoy the Metal Sonic theme from Episode 2?
It's not better than Stardust Speedway Bad Future.
Sonic didn't fall at the end of that stage. Worst game ever. Oh, wait.
Yeah, but you know what the worst part is? If you load your game at the start of Hydro City,
You just appear at the bottom.
you appear in the water, and I was so thrown off by this. I took a break there. I was so thrown off by this that I'm like, what? What part of the level am I at?
How did I get here? Sonic the Moonhawk. I love this boss.
This
boss
boss is
is
so
great.
dumb, but I love it.
It's one of the easiest bosses in the game, but it's so fun. And
You can also press down to launch bombs.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
know that. Oh,
I didn't know
cool.
that either. Huh.
Yeah, it's how you're supposed to get rid of the bombs if there's too many on the screen at once.
Oh,
Oh.
cool. See, also, why did Eggman lose his scuba gear there for?
Well, it blew up. Apparently, his scuba gear was explosive, but not explosive enough to injure him.
Oh,
Hey, that's the last time you ever buys anything from Stark Industries, the prick.
All right, so here we are, Sky Chase Zone Act 1.
Hi, Knuckles. What?
Bye, Knuckles.
Oh,
The
okay.
cool,
Hi,
thing
Knuckles.
the cool thing about this transition here is that you have to play Sonic's transition to know where the boss comes from in Knuckles' level, because that caterpillar that just fell out of his hat, that's Knuckles' version of the boss. It's awkward to say that, though, because as John pointed out in his review, Bubsy did that.
Also, easiest special ring in the game.
Oh, no, here's the funny thing, though. Going into that special ring kind of resets some parts of the stage, so in the second Sky Chase part, Knuckles will be back on the
Yeah,
plane,
yeah,
and
he
I
will.
knew that. And I
and he just crashes with the plane and doesn't do anything.
yeah, but since I got that special ring
didn't
on my
know that.
first
That's amazing.
try, because there was obviously something to the left, I thought that Knuckles was just back.
That's amazing. So what you're saying is Vector Man is a better game than Sonic Mania, I agree.
No. Final Smash!
Now I'll show you!
Oh, yeah,
we're
you
done.
really showed me.
Oh man, dude, you had to use Supersonic to beat that boss. How lame. The game needed. Oh damn it, dude!
Right,
the
what are you
music
doing,
in this-
Lewis? It's the best
Damn
track
it,
in the
Lewis!
game!
Lewis,
Fuck!
get out of Supersonic now.
No.
Damn
No.
it.
At this point, I'm doing it just to see how angry you get.
Okay, but
He
anyway,
didn't record in 60 frames. He's going over Master Loon. Johnny, ban this man from your channel.
Lewis hates fun.
Bored of
I'm
that
also
troll.
glad. No, I am glad that they brought this zone back for one reason. We now made Sonic's animation canon. So that's why John's credited in the manual.
So, contrarians on the internet and people trying to ride the Sonic the Hedgehog hate train for extra views, they have this buzzwordy catchphrase that they've been spewing a lot in recent years and months. The Sonic was never good in the first place line.
Sonic was never good.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Again, I don't.
I know what you're about to say, Ted, and I think you're defending something that they don't mean to say in the
Yeah,
first place.
what I was basically gonna say. First off, that bee has testicles hanging out like it's Transformers 2. What the fuck? Second off, it's not that the games are bad. Well, personally, I don't think Sonic 1 is a very good game, but that's a personal sort of thing. These games have a very distinct taste to them, and John was actually talking about this a little bit in an earlier part, where he said, like, you know, sometimes it's a little bit too, Sonic might be a little bit too busy for some people, and like it's a little bit disorienting. Not that the game is necessarily bad, but it's meant for a specific type of player, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so even though the games were mostly sound, it's that, you know, they don't always lend themselves to being widely received as something like
The problem
Mario.
with that defense is that, like I said, you're not defending what it is these people are saying. You're defending a different point entirely.
I'm trying to understand why somebody would never, like, be interested in Sonic. Not that they're like, oh, Sonic has always sucked. Like, no, those people are just being assholes.
And unfortunately, that's unfortunately most of the people saying that.
I don't think any of us are trying to say that if you honestly don't like the original games, that you're wrong or an idiot. It just seems that for some reason this notion, as Lou said, has cropped up over the years. But of course, there are going to be people who never liked Sonic, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah, just the notion that this was a terrible franchise to begin with, I think.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it might possibly be IGN. I mean, I know we joke about them a lot, but IGN have kind of said that a lot over the last year or so. So it might be them helping it.
Well, IGN has never scored Sonic high. Like, I think Sonic Adventure 2 got like a 7 point something. When
Sonic Pocket Adventure got a 10 out of 10. Best game ever made.
Sonic Mania actually did get a pretty high score from both GameSpot and IGN, but I have a suspicion that's because they realized where the wind was blowing and didn't want to be that guy this time.
Yeah.
Probably.
One of the things that I've come to believe about game criticism in general is that it doesn't have to be good for you to like it, and you don't have to like it just because it's good. Does that make any sense to anyone?
Yeah?
Yeah, no, that makes that.
Yeah, it's that what you're talking about is preference. Honestly, I agree that those that go on and say that Sonic was never good are just doing it for clickbait purposes, or just it's the popular thing to do, because it's goddamn ridiculous to even say such a thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing a commentary over a game's 25th anniversary.
Which, speaking of, look forward to FTCR's new 10-part show, Sonic Was Never Good, coming this fall.
There's gotta be a semblance of quality here, or throughout the franchise, if it's keeping going this long.
Yeah.
Then just touch your red sphere and get out of here. Why are you subjecting us to this, Lewis? I thought we were friends.
Because Lewis can't help himself.
We're already here, might as well do it.
And the thing about these ones is that all of the blue sphere stages that we've seen so far have already been shown and have already been from Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. And I've played them so many times that I just autopilot my way to a perfect every time. I'm not even thinking right now. I might as well have been watching a movie while I played. I could do this.
I'm not even thinking right now. That said,
Lewis, I won't lie, because of your tendencies to want to collect everything and do everything. Part of me was worried you were going to show off every single fucking.
Oh God, no!
In this whole period, it's like, I don't know if I want to be a part of this, boys. If I got to sit through.
There's like what? How many
those.
blue sphere stages are there in this game?
32.
Three parts of just blue sphere, nothing but
Oh, 3 parts. No, we're attaching Sonic and Knuckles to Sonic 1 and playing all 1 million of them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Also, guys, I'm not sure if this is a spoiler, but in the final Supersonic fight, are we led to believe that the hardboiled Heavy King is trying to betray Eggman, or are they working together?
I think that was pretty blatant.
Well, Johnny, I'm not a smart man, alright? Fuck you.
I'm saying maybe you should just open your eyes.
Well, we not gonna fucking keep my eyes open when I play video games now? You're not my dad. I'll keep them closed and do what I want.
Can I just say, I love this final boss to pieces.
It's pretty cool.
Love the music, and it's an interesting take on the Supersonic final bosses.
Is the timer supposed to be freaking out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in a space-time
Who was it,
warp,
Ryan?
so-
Was it you who thought that was a glitch? And Johnny was
did,
like,
yeah.
no, it's a part of the game, you fool. What are you talking
The
about?
designers obviously realized while they were making this that there's no point in having a 10-minute timer on a supersonic boss, because win or lose,
rings.
you're not taking 10 minutes. So they decided to use the timer as a narrative element to let you know that you're outside the normal flow of time and everything.
Also, question, is Eggman's mech supposed to be like a kind of barely fixed up together big arms?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's the vibe I
because
get from it.
It looks like I see bandages on the arms.
Duct
Yeah.
tape.
Oh, they did that on
made by the
purpose.
Panther King.
They did that on purpose because this is the only other boss that can damage Supersonic. That's clever.
Oh yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
You're fucking nerds.
The reference is lost on me.
No. Like anyone who's ever completed Sonic 3 alone knows that the big arm is the only one that can damage Supersonic, because they'll have inevitably tried to cheese the final boss as Supersonic, but then gotten grabbed as Supersonic and been pile drived into the ground.
Of course, yes.
Well, you see, I don't know that because I play good games, and as we all know, Sonic was never good. So
You played SA2, shut the fuck up, Ted. In kind of classic 2D Sonic games.
Screw you, Eggman, I'm going to Sonic Forces.
My thing is that
we blew
no,
up
Sonic's
Little
dead!
Planet. No,
Sonic's
Yeah.
dead!
Nah, they didn't blow it up. They
Nope.
sent it back to its other dimension. That's the thing about Little Planet.
Hi, Modern Sonic, I'm Classic Sonic here
here's my
again.
thing.
Final thoughts, everyone?
I can't wait till they make a second one where there's no rehashed zones. That's
I still love this game a lot, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Mania 2.
Anyone else got any closing statements?
I need Mania 2 with nothing but original stages like yesterday.
I
Agreed.
think it's a very very good game. I give it a very solid 8 out of 10. Possibly when they fix and tweak a few things, it may go up. But again, I think for me it slightly loses points because again I don't think it has its own identity. I think it's trying, for better or worse, it is trying to too closely emulate Sonic 3 and Knuckles rather than be its own thing. But like everyone else, I greatly look forward to a sequel with original. I mean, even if they have to do a sequel with rehashed levels, as long as it's up to the standard and caliber of this game, I wouldn't like it, but I'd probably still enjoy it. So 8 out of 10, very, very good game. I would heartily recommend it.
As I've played through the game, and by now I've played through it like 4 times, including this recording, I've come to settle my opinion on it as being like slightly below Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But I would probably play Sonic Mania before going back to 1, 2, and CD at this point in time.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I know you got your own review, Mr. Some Call Me Janny, but what do you think about the Mania of
You
Sonic?
can watch Johnny vs. Sonic Mania.
Yeah, but we're watching Brain Scratch now, so stop plugging your shit, man.
You already have so many more subscribers than we do.
Johnny, stop plugging yourself on a channel which has like 4 times more subscribers, you egotistical nutsack. Just fucking say what you think this game is.
It is quite a lovely nutsack, though. No, I love Sonic Mania, I really do, but that's also because I grew up with the Hedgehog since the 90s, so that's a goddamn given.
Yep.
That said, it is very much a case of nostalgic pandering, and it comes with all of its trappings. You're going to love it if you're an old-time Sonic fan, but if you're just jumping into this, to quote my brother Mark, who was helping me with competitive mode footage, why does Tails fall down so goddamn slowly in the flying animation? Mania was not designed for the new player. That said, I want the new game, I want the next game, because there will be one. There ain't no fucking way in hell Sonic Team Sega Team ignoring that Metacritic score.
There fucking better be, or else.
Yeah, I just want an entirely original next Sonic game.
Oh, okay, so you want Emerald Hill, Marble
What I'm
Zone.
saying, Ted, is that I want Sonic 4 Episode 3.
Yeah, my man knows. Best game
Actually,
ever
no,
made.
that's horseshit.
We'll see everyone in a few months for Sonic Forces.
Oh.
Okay.
You know we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I do,
Yeah,
but
Are we looking forward to it?
Yes.
Another question.
Dude, brand new Sonic game getting a lot of attention during the holiday season. Oh,
oh
yeah.
Cha-cha-cha-ching. Dollar bills, y'all.
Hey, we got to do something to offset the ad friendliness campaign.